which DC stories should get their own compact editions. And on the flip side, which Marvel stories should get a Marvel Premiere Collection. And yes, I do know Marvel is trying out a new compact line with Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I'll get to it in a second. First of all, I do want to say that I do love these editions, specifically DC Compact. I've bought 4 of them now, and there are more that they've already released that I still want to pick up, such as Gotham Central. However, I only own one Marvel Premiere Collection, and I will get to why when I get to the Marvel section of this video. Firstly, DC already has a pretty great selection as to which books you can pick up. However, there are a bunch more that I would like to see. The first choice on my list is Green Arrow Quiver and Green Arrow Sounds of Violence by Kevin Smith, Phil Hester, and Andy Parks. For those of you that have read it, you can argue the new reader friendliness of it, but I particularly love it. It was one of the first Green Arrow books I ever read. It's pretty iconic because it's responsible for reviving Oliver Queen and also introducing one of my favorite DC villains of all time, Onomatopoeia. I don't care if it's too recent, but Zatanna by Jamal Campbell, his miniseries last year, is great, new reader friendly, and a perfect introduction to the character. And it's only 6 issues, it would work really well in compact form. And also, I don't think Zatanna even has a compact book at all yet. And lastly, for the DC section, I'm going to mention a Vertigo book called Day Tripper. This is emotional damage if it was a comic book, but I highly recommend any comic book fan to read this one. Now, the Marvel part of this video was a little bit hard for me to come up with ideas, because I'm kind of disappointed overall in the selection. There are some good ones there, but mostly, I don't know. Like for example, Hawkeye, it's only half of the entire run. It would be more worth it for a new reader to pick up the entire collection. I know it'd be a little bit more expensive, but it's better than only getting half the story. Only a few come to mind, one of them being Moon Knight by Jeff Lemire, Greg Smallwood, and Jordi Belair. I just made a video about this recently. It'd be perfect for any Moon Knight reader, and I do think it's fairly new reader friendly. And then besides that, the only other ones I can think of are Spider-Man Life Story by Chip Zdarsky and Mark Bagley, or maybe even Beta Ray Pill by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. I know they're doing like a more scattered around different eras type thing with Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I don't know if that works for every single character. But like in Fall for More, I do want to hear your suggestions for both DC and Marvel. What should get a compact edition and what should get a Marvel Premiere Collection.